Hey everybody, thanks for joining me in the 101 Guitar Lessons. My name is Lorne and we're going to get into what is economy picking. Alright, economy picking. Well, is that like macro versus micro? No, it's not economy like the financial economy. It's more like economy of motion. So before we get into that, please remember to like, share, and definitely subscribe to the channel because we have lots of great videos like this coming out a few times a week. And if you leave a comment in the comment section down below, you can request a video, you can ask questions about this, and I will do my best to get to your question or comment right away. Thanks so much, and let's get right into it. So, as I had mentioned in previous videos, alternate picking, okay, is where you're going down, up, down, up. It's very efficient as opposed to just going down, down, down strokes, right? So if you're picking even just a single note here, let's use the G on the 6th string, the 3rd fret. So rather than just down strokes like this, you're going down, up, which is great. Very clear and defined, and it remains that way. If you're going across a scale, let's use the G major scale, first position. All right, that was all alternate picking, 3 notes per string. Now, what is economy picking? Well, economy picking takes that one step further, and it says, well, if you're just alternate picking, and let me remind you, if this is more of an intermediate advanced technique, so master alternate picking first, because there's a level of progression here. But once you've got that and you want to explore this economy picking thing, then this is when you check this out. So rather than going down, up, down, up, down, up all the time, especially when you're crossing strings, meaning you're going from one string to the next, it may not always be the most efficient move. Meaning, if I'm playing 3 notes per string in that G major scale again, with my right hand, it'll look like this. Down, up, down, up. So I'm playing an upstroke on the 5th string as I'm crossing from the 6th to the 5th string. So I'm playing down on the 6th, up on the 5th. Well, economy picking says, get rid of that motion. You don't have to play down and then up. You can play down and then down when you're going from a downstroke on the 6th to already in position to playing a downstroke on the 5th. And that'll look like this. So instead of down, up, it's down, up, down, down. Up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. So as we're crossing strings, we're staying in that same flow, that same directional motion. So down, up, down, 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 down. Okay, so as I'm crossing strings is really when economy picking comes into play. It's just an advanced version of alternate picking, if you will. And the same thing on the way back. So I'm going to play like up, down, up, down, up. So as I'm crossing up, I'm playing the last note on the string. So up, down, up. Then the next note on the 4th string, on the lower string, is a upstroke as well. So up, down, up, down, up, down. So it's not strict alternate picking. It's not always alternating as you cross strings. It stays in the same direction, the same motion. And that's why it's an economy of motion. So you're not moving your hand as much, so it's more economical. There you go. So that's what economy picking is in a nutshell. It really comes into play when you're crossing from one string to the next. You stay in that same motion, and it creates a slightly more slurred effect as you speed up the actual So that was more, this is alternate. A little bit more percussive, whereas sounds almost slurred when you're crossing strings when you're using economy. So anyway, it's a very slight difference, but you'll notice at higher speeds, it allows you to get just that little bit more of smoothness and speed. So that's pretty much it. That's economy picking. I hope that explains it. It's used as you're crossing strings and you're staying in that same direction, that same motion. All right, so that's also sort of the first step into sweep picking, which means you're sweeping the string across in the same direction, usually more than 2 strings at once. Usually that can be like more 3 strings or even 4, 5, or 6 strings, depending on, if you're using like arpeggios or that type of thing, where you're carrying that one step further, that idea of economy picking and going across down, 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 up. So I'm using like a 3-string sweep and playing like a 7th style arpeggio, a minor 7th. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Anyway, that's a way to sweep across, and that's the next evolution. I'll have another video on that specifically. All right. Take care. Thanks so much for joining me. Remember to check out the suggested video from YouTube. Dig in, subscribe to the channel, because every little bit of your support really does help. Thank you so much for checking out these videos. It's really great. It's a great pleasure for me to make them for you. And if you enjoy them, leave a comment down in the section down below. All right? See you guys on the next lesson. Take care.